Was a little cautious after reading all of the reviews, and seeing a small percentage of buyers who wrote about problems they've encountered. But decided to take the plunge, as it had about 75% positive reviews, and the price was very reasonable. After 3 or 4 months, it has operated nicely. No problem with Blu-ray discs. I tried this first, and have played nearly a dozen perfectly, and good results with conventional DVDs. Have used the streaming feature on Netflix, Amazon Prime and YouTube. It probably has a few less possible programs than the best of the Roku devices, but they've all loaded well, and no programming has choked as yet. It does seem to load Netflix and Amazon slower than I'd like, but similarly in speed to my Samsung Smart TV in a different location. Seems to take about a minute to load each. So far, we are pleased, and will update if any problems arise. I'm not sure if things are getting smaller and more cheaply made, but I can balance this item on one finger without straining. I own 3 other newer Sony Blu-ray players and they are also very light in weight, so I believe this is the trend. Startup is fast and I've seen 3 Blu-ray movies in 3D without a single freeze or hiccup. So far, I like it. Why I don't love it? Mainly because of the elementary menu that comes up on startup. I mean, compared to Sony, Samsung's menu looks like it was designed for young kids. The menu on Samsung doesn't compare to the more complex Sony menu system. But that could be a good thing if you are stuck in the 20th century. The remote control is very complex with lots of buttons. I don't use the remote it came with since I programmed my Sony TV remote to control the new Samsung Blu-ray player. One of my favorite feature of this Blu-ray player are the top touch controls on the actual player. Very easy to touch, reach and they respond as soon as you touch them. My Sony players don't respond as quick as this Samsung. Overall, the menu is fine since my kids will be the ones using the family TV most often. I moved my more complex Sony Blu-ray player in my bedroom, so problem solved. For under $1 Benjamin, it's a good deal. I purchased this box upon the recommendation from Netflix. We wanted to be able to watch Netflix on our TV. The box came in the mail and we had it hooked up and tied into our Wi-Fi within 30 minutes. Only problem was, we could not load Netflix. Every time we would click on the Netflix app, the screen would either go black or it would freeze. We called Samsung and after 15 minutes on the phone with them, she told us that we would have to call Netflix. The lady we spoke with at Samsung was unfriendly and I felt like I was bothering her. When I called Netflix, the gentleman was amazing. He was overly excited I called, kept the conversation fun and interesting and was very helpful. Unfortunately we was not able to fix our main issue which was the app not loading, so once again, I had to call Samsung. I was passed around on the phone and once again I felt I was bothering the person I was on the phone with. She kept trying to walk me through updates, which I found completely odd being that I had just opened the box. That didn't fix it. Then she told me she was going to have to pass me to someone else. While on hold waiting for another person, my husband found a blog where others were having the same issue. It was the time zone setting. He went in, switched the time zone, and voila! Click link in description for more reviews.